Hello everyone and welcome back to STILLHEARTH, where we, for some reason, all have matching outfits today. We did not plan it, but it's where we are.
Unofficial uniforms.
Our unofficial uniforms for today. So we're gonna get into it because last session, you all spent some time at home with the famed adventurer, Dolionne Bahadura. You showed him your day-to-day lives at Mama's abode. Books were signed, journals were hidden, stories were shared, and you all enjoyed a hearty meal in spirited company. And then, the famed adventurer agreed to race you in the morn. As you all went to rest, you'd wake up in the morning. Who wakes up first?
Me.
Not me.
Okay.
It's my good old with the sun wake up call, ready to do my daily training.
Okay. Would you head outside or would you go to, well, I guess Voss's room, currently the guest room, to wake up Mr. Bahadura?
I think I'm gonna go outside first because I feel like I don't want to like wake him up if he's asleep.
You step outside, the sun is shining through the overhead canopy, the grass crunches beneath your feet, and it is otherwise silent.
Okay, I will go up to his room then.
Okay.
Can I see through his window at all?
The curtains are drawn as, it doesn't seem as though he moved them from where Voss kept them. Voss has very heavy curtains.
He's got his good old-fashioned blackout curtains. I'll go upstairs.
Sure.
And I'll just like... This is actually Zimra being like, okay.
Okay, as you knock on the door, that even the slightest bit of pressure makes the door creak open.
Love that.
And you see an empty room. It is slightly overturned. You see the rug has been bunched in places where it seems like it was thrown aside and then hastily put back. You see the bed sheets are rumpled, some of the pillowcases perhaps a bit askew. It seems as though this room has been overturned a bit and then put back into place. You do notice on the bed there is a singular sheet of paper.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at the piece of paper.
Okay. You'd pick up the piece of paper and you'd see it is a letter, a scrawled letter. It seems it was written in a rush, the way the ink kind of bleeds into each other in the words.
Hello, best friends. Sorry I left. I had to go take care of whatever might be putting my family in danger. Don't worry, we'll race next time. There may have been whispers in Ortberry Orchard if you are feeling adventurous. There is more information to be found there. Good luck. And remember, take care of each other.
Well, at least I didn't spend the night with him.
Yeah?
Zimra's feeling like a little bit of like, there was a weird vibe when Dolionne mentioned Voss. Okay. And seeing this a little overturn is making me a little monocle.
I'm so scared right now.
So yeah, I'll roll an investigation check. We'll see what happens. That's a 4.
Okay, I mean, with a 4, it's hard to be able to tell where things used to be because everything's been turned upside down and then put back in a place, some like facsimile of what he thought was supposed to look like. So,
but everything was overturned?
I mean, how could you tell?
Anyway, moving on, I guess. I'll go back outside and start my training routine.
Sure, okay. Eris would probably be the next up.
Eris, I'm gonna say Eris got kind of like not a lot of sleep. He was kind of, you know, up and down throughout the night probably. I think Eris is battling a little bit with his internal sense of self a little bit at the moment. He's, you know, Eris read Buzz's diary before he went to bed, and then I think he was kind of up all night with just realizing slowly that perhaps he's made not the best decisions in the more recent years of his life and just starts to feel really bad and really guilty. And I think he's like trying so hard to sleep and like he gets a little, but like, you know, it's back and forth. So he probably wakes up extremely disheveled, like, you know, maybe even like head on the wrong side of the bed, like all of his pillows and stuff are all over the place. I would also say that like usually in the mornings he kind of refreshes himself a little, like kind of, you know, adds a little glamour to make him look more vibrant and like magical. He's looking so dull. I guess he'll go, I think he wants to go outside, but he knows that Zimra's out there and doesn't know if he wants to run into her immediately. So maybe he'll try to like go another way or...
As you're kind of creeping around, you turn a corner and you come face to face with just a bosom of scarf.
I look at Mama for a second and I'm just kind of like, and I think he starts crying.
Oh no. She immediately gathers you up in her arms and cradles the back of your head, then pulls away for a moment, still kind of stroking a curl. What's wrong?
Mama, I think I did something very bad.
Do you need help hiding it?
No, and in fact, I think I should tell the other people as well.
Well, why don't you tell me first, and we can work on it from there.
Okay. I read Voss's diary.
Oh. Okay. Wow.
I know, I feel really bad.
Where'd you get that?
I found it in his room. I was, you know, Dolionne was going to be staying in there, so I thought, you know, maybe let me go clean it up a little bit because my stuff was still in there from our sleepover, and also perhaps look for something that might be incriminating that perhaps Dolionne or anyone shouldn't read. And I happened to find it behind a painting, and I took it with me, and I wasn't going to read it. Mama, I had to read it. How could you not? I mean, he left in the middle of the night. He's done this a million times before. I just had to know. I had to know. And perhaps maybe it had something about where he went or why or something. I'm just worried.
I completely understand. Now, is there anything in there that I should read? If there's any incriminating information?
Yes, and actually, I've taken the liberty of recounting which pages for you.
Oh, okay, then let me go ahead and just... So that I know.
Yes, right. I was also going to ask if perhaps you could hold on to this.
Of course, let me just...
I don't think that I should have it with me.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But look at the lovely art. It's beautiful. I know.
Full legal name and... Okay.
This is why it was hidden, and it's a good thing I did find it, because what if Dolionne had?
That would be bad.
Right. So bad that I read it, but even worse that someone else didn't.
So... She gently closes it and tucks it into one of her many, many pockets. Here's the thing. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be real peeved.
Oh, I know.
Because this has some very personal ruminations. Okay. How do you feel about that?
Really, really awful. I'm going to tell him.
Okay. Now, when you discuss this with the other girls, how are you going to go about it?
Well, I was probably just going to start crying again.
Okay, I think that's bad for two reasons. One, I don't think Ruby knows how to deal with that. And second of all, I don't think Zimra knows how to deal with that.
Well, Zimra told me to read it, so... She did. She did. She knows I found it because she happened to be there, and also...
And you just needed one person to give you the go-ahead.
I wanted to so bad, I cannot lie about that.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. Since Zimra told you to read it, I would not go to her first. I need to go get her because Mr. Bahadura left in the night because I can't seem to keep a single goddamn paladin in here.
Is there a curse on this room or something? What? He left?
They just hate me.
Oh. I'm so sorry, Mama.
Oh, Mama, I love what you've done with the place. And then he leaves in the middle of
Well, perhaps collect something else, not paladins.
Oh, but I like them. I think they're so funny.
I agree. I like them too.
Everyone knows.
That was Brooke, not Mama.
Please be honest with me.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how absolutely awful do I look right now? It's pretty bad, right?
So subjective, Erin.
No. Oh.
I think you look sad.
Well, that is truthful.
In every sense of the word. Why don't you go here? Maybe Zimmer's not what you need right now. Why don't you go say hello to Ruby, wake her up, let her know her hero's not here, and maybe that will prime her for you being like, also, guess what I did?
Do you think it's really, really bad? Like, do you think he's going to hate me?
I don't. You see, she settles for a moment and genuinely looks at you. I don't think that boy is capable of hating you.
I feel awful. I wish I hadn't read it.
We can't take it back now. All we can do is move forward. Or I could erase your memory.
I feel as though that's also not great.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I'm kind of tired of the whole keeping things from him and running around and making a mess. I think I just need to be honest.
I'm proud of you for that, because I wasn't going to erase your memory anyway.
Yeah.
Good job, you passed.
Thank you.
Go talk to Ruby, it might help.
I will. I'm gonna go cry for like 30 more seconds first.
Okay.
Please keep that safe. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's not leaving.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Don't worry about that.
Awesome.
Rough.
All right. I guess he'll go downstairs.
You go to knock on Ruby's door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ruby, you hear?
Ruby is asleep holding the book. And I'm sure Red is like in the bed this time instead of in the cage, because it's been a time.
If I don't get a response, I know she's in there. So I'll just like try to open it very quietly.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to.
Eris is gonna go sit on like the foot of her bed very gently and just kind of like, good morning, hello, wake up.
Mom?
No.
sorry, it's Eris?
Hi, good morning, sweetheart. Are you all right?
Yeah, what's wrong? What happened?
I'm just coming to wake you up, that's all.
Oh, that was nice.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. We, I imagine, are going to do something today. Mama expressed the girls should get together, so I came to see if you had awoken yet. I assumed you hadn't.
I'm awake now.
Great. You sleep well? I like your book.
Have you seen my books?
I have.
They're signed.
Why don't you take a moment to get ready and I'll meet you outside.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know why. This okay.
All right.
We just don't really talk, so I don't know.
Do we not?
I don't know. No one really comes in here to talk to me unless it's,
Well, I'm in here and I'm talking to you, so can't say that anymore.
Okay.
Great.
Great.
See you outside.
Okay.
You exit and shut the door with firm click.
Eris is like, what?
Ruby on the other side.
Okay, you take some time to get ready. Eris, you head outside. At this point, Mom is on the balcony watching you train, as she normally is.
You know, it's so much harder when I don't have someone to compete against, you know? Do you want a race?
You don't want to do that.
Got it.
Run, Zimra! Yes! Good!
Time me!
Okay. Kind of pulls a pocket watch out of nowhere, clicks it, go. leans over. Your friend should be arriving any minute. They're taking their time.
And then Eris walks out.
Oh, good.
He's like trying to fix his hair a little bit. Good morning.
Good morning.
Beating that time?
Yes!
Let's go. Do you have Voss's stats?
Memorized. No, I don't. No.
How's it going? Good morning.
Good morning.
You want to race?
No.
Got it. You okay?
Yeah.
How did your reading go? Oh.
I'm not here.
Oh. La la la.
I feel really terrible about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I told my mom that you told me that I should do it, by the way. I did throw you under the bus.
Okay,
Or
that's
the radio.
carriage.
That'll make sense in
Wagon?
about 1,000 years.
At this point, Ruby, I'd say that you come out onto the porch to see Eris almost doubled over with overwrought with some kind of emotion, while Zimra, from an awkward distance, attempts to comfort.
And Mama's just standing there.
She's on the balcony up top, going like this. So you come to an interesting tableau.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Did you see my book?
Oh, he left, by the way.
I wanted him to sign our other copies.
Oh, he only signed one copy?
No, he signed 3.
Oh. Well, I'm sure we'll see him again. I mean, he left a note of something we could do to help.
Well, way to bury the lead. Where?
Oh. Well, I'm trying to not. I don't want to.
So you're not crying about him leaving? No. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, so much.
Good line.
Talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like a terrible person.
Because he left?
Oh, I forgot. How are you doing emotionally? Enough for me to talk about some negative things?
Did something happen? I feel like we had a lovely day.
Come here, girls. Give me your hand. I found Vasilios' diary and I decided to read it. And I don't know why I decided to read it. Perhaps because I was angry at him, perhaps because I was scared for his well-being, perhaps because I'm just tired of not knowing what he thinks, but I did, and I feel awful about it. And I wish I had not, but I cannot take it back, so now I'm just trying to figure out what to do from here. And suddenly, I started to realize that perhaps over the past couple of last years of my life, I have made some pretty poor decisions. I'm not going to tell you anything else. And I just really, I think this is the thing that kind of showed me I need to get it together a little. And yeah, so I'm just going through a bit of a call-to-life crisis, I think, of all of that.
Everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. I'm trying to think of like colloquialisms.
That one. Is that a North thing?
Yeah.
Don't count your chickens until they hatch?
Yeah. That is the saying, right? Don't put all your fish in one barrel.
Yeah.
Sure, yes. I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah. And it's done. You just have to deal with what you did and move on.
You could always write a response. I don't know. I share mine with my mom, so I was just trying to think of like.
I'm sorry. You share your diary
I
with
don't really hide anything.
your mother?
I mean, like. Clearly, you're upset about specific things you read, so why don't you either reveal similar level things you read to Voss, or just like your responses, like be vulnerable because he was vulnerable with you without a choice, so now you can choose to be vulnerable. I don't know, I just read books.
You're good.
I think what I should start with if we get the chance to speak to him again, is just perhaps an apology.
Yes.
For many things.
Sometimes that works.
That is also vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe let's talk about something else.
Yeah. So you don't hide anything from your mother?
I didn't really get out much.
Oh.
This is my first time out. It's going really well.
But your mom redacted your books.
Just the parts that are like dangerous. So I get it that the diary wasn't redacted.
I am not upset about the contents. In fact, quite the opposite. In fact, no, more just, I just am upset that I did it.
Oh, yes, and that is valid. And you are allowed to be upset about that. And you just apologize when you see him, and
But do it. I would say if you apologize, also have like an action, because like, you know, it mean it's one thing to like say sorry, but it's another to like show it. Also.
See, I like what you're thinking.
Okay.
This trading of secrets seems like a lot because like, it's like, oh, your secrets aren't that bad because here are my secrets and my secrets are worse.
Why do you guys have so many secrets?
I have to be honest, I don't really have many secrets from him.
But you clearly both have. You know what? This is not the point.
Of course I got secrets.
I have some ideas. What you've both said has helped. Thank you. Okay. I think I just need to cool down a little.
You should race Simra. Running.
You know what?
Endorphins.
You know what, Zimra? Maybe I will race you.
Yeah, let's go.
Hope I win.
If I
I'll time you. And then I'm just gonna turn around and leave and go stand with Mama.
Great. Athletics from both of you.
athletics, that's a 11.
Can I did just say that Eris got like little to no sleep and he looks like garbage.
He's like
he is so
light jog.
It's just jogging.
Like sob jog.
Eris is jogging, and you can kind of see it flit across his features of the. I remember when Voss used to do this. It's just the absolute flash of the memory, and then just slows down a little bit, maybe stumbles a second, keeps running.
Oh yeah, my legs are so sore. Oh, it's a close one.
Have you actually been timing them, or? Okay, that's what I thought.
I think when we finish the jog, I just kind of like flop and give you like one of these hugs.
That's okay. It's okay. You're fine. It happens. You're fine.
Mama just very slowly takes one edge of her scarf, wraps it around you, Ruby. I'm going to let you know right now that your brother is still asleep, and he's going to be for a little bit.
Does he have secrets too? Why do y'all have secrets all of a sudden?
No, I'm just going to say that there was a bit of an issue with curfew. We had a discussion.
You are very, I would not say strict. Strict is the wrong word. You are very specific about your rules, and we are abiding by them. Did someone
that,
not?
No, he just needs a little bit of extra sleep.
Yes, he fell asleep in the
Living room.
I was wondering if anything happened because of that. I've been wondering for like months.
About it. So when you all go out today, but it's like a little girl's day.
Okay, Eris said that he wanted a girl's day. Is there like a how-to book for that?
Oh.
Wraps the scarf a little tighter around you.
I had my first girl talk.
And how was it?
I started talking about chicken, eggs, and fish, but I think the point got across.
Very girly things.
Yeah. Are they?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then good.
I would say anything is girly so long as you think it is, or you, I guess, I don't know, relate with it. But what I would say for any girly time, you, Ruby, focus on what you want to do to have fun or get things done, instead of focusing on what you think they want you to do. don't focus on what you think a girl's day should be and just do what you think is fun. You're a girl, have fun. It's a girl's day. There.
So we're going out?
Yes, you can go out. I think Zimra has a little note. I think she mentioned it. Just.
But Dora's sending us out?
Yeah.
But we have your permission to go where we're being
Yes.
sent? Okay, then great. Then
Absolutely fine.
that checks all the boxes.
I have things to clean up here, and while you figure that out, I want you all to be very careful.
Okay.
Okay. Here, and she reaches into a pouch at her hip, and she pulls it open. And as she kind of rummages through it, you see her fingertips disappear, and then her hand, and then her wrist, and then she's about elbow deep in this very short leather pouch before she takes out 2 silver pieces. Here, there's some change for you. And she flips one over, and you see as she flips it over, the silver piece spins in her hand, in her flat palm, and when it lands, it's a gold piece.
Oh, that's how change works.
No, that was magic. Don't do that. So that is what we call transmutation. Yay, magic lesson. It is transmuting one material into another. Hence the root word trans and then mutation to mutate.
So the gold pieces are not the same as a silver.
What I'm going to, so I'm letting you cheat currency right now. This is, it's a one-time use. It's going to split into whatever you need for one cost. So I'm going to give this to you. Use it to buy an enrobe or something. Go get something nice.
Do you need anything else? I know we've gotten leather scraps and we've gotten fabrics. Is there anything else we can bring you
Oh,
around?
you know I just like weird. Just bring me weird.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy that. Go run with your friends.
My friends? Sorry.
Well, I should hope so. You had a girl talk, didn't you?
We did have.
Basis for friendship.
Okay, great. We're friends too, right?
She takes your face. Of course we are.
Okay.
Okay, pats you on the cheek. Now go ahead.
Okay, can I bring red?
Of course you can.
Okay, great.
I would say you would skedaddle down the stairs and you all would meet on the porch.
So Mama said you were in charge. Where are we going?
We are going to Ortberry Orchard. Yay!
I mean, if that... Is there a...
Well, why? Dolionne was like, if you want to help me, go check in on my hometown, because I can't do that right
So
now.
both Mama and Dolionne want us to go to the place where nothing bad happened.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know yet. Nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad happened.
Ruby,
You were there. A building exploded.
do you have a secret that you'd like to disclose?
Oh my God, you have one.
I think you should keep it.
Keep the secret,
I
keep
know
the
I
secret.
have one. I do have a secret. Hey, Mama, did you hear?
Balcony door slams open. What?
I do have a secret.
Nice.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's think about this though. We're a fun group of very specific looking people going into the town that when we rolled in, issues happened. So I'm like, should we go looking like this?
Harris looks down at himself and he's like, I wouldn't recognize me.
Is that something we're supposed to unpack?
You know what? I think they just need to move on.
Okay. Eris, you can give us makeovers so we can go.
Sure.
Zimmer says okay.
I can do that.
Yay, makeovers. Mm-hmm. But can we do better than what you did for Illumina?
Yes,
So this is going to be disguise kit. So you are proficient with that.
I am.
You're proficient. It should be fine, right? Because you're proficient.
Yeah, but look at me. Would you trust?
Plus charisma, plus prof. Oh, baby.
You get a 12.
Plus all of the things that
You get like your typical look. It's a little more like rugged, or is it more like refined?
it's more rugged.
He just refines your ruggedness a little. So like perhaps your hair gets braided back very cleanly. He probably like cleans up your face a little, no dirt or anything. He'll do your eyebrows, add a little bit of like makeup. Like it's just it's like, you look more like an average girl than like a fighter. Like you're in a dress now.
Have fun. Ooh, I'm a little
And
court
if you turn
lady.
really fast, the skirt does like a twirly thing. Right?
No, don't.
I think I'm bad at makeovers.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
You have a 13.
Oh, okay.
So Ruby, I switched them. Basically, like Zimra is now, because I don't have a lot of creativity in this moment, so I just kind of took this palette and put it here, and took this palette and put it here.
Great, so let's,
To the woods. Go. I would take like a scrap from the cage that matches mine and tie a little bow on Red, so they feel included.
Okay.
yeah, I'll go get,
You grab Lit? Okay.
hey Lit. Zimmer, you look stupid. I know, it's silly, right? I look like you know who. And he's like, yeah, you look like you know who at that dance. And I was like, yep, I know. Don't bring it up. Let's go.
I would have also grabbed a red ribbon for Lit and
Great.
just like tied it on Lit's tail when we got out there.
Fantastic.
Like, see?
It swats you once a little bit, but it settles eventually, just kind of reflexively.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, bud. You're good, bud. And it's just, I just can imagine like grumpy horse face.
Oh, 100%.
I would just like to reiterate that I do not have Voss's diary anymore. It is safely with Mama,
I
and
understand
I'm
this
wearing
about
his
you.
pin underneath my stuff.
I understand this about
Great.
you. Okay. You all would be free to go. Traversing the forest is the same as it always is. You pass the tree line, you walk a few steps, and suddenly the dense foliage parts, and you see a wide open field. And the town kind of off to, you're a little bit further back than you were the first time you came out. You see there are like about 2 grassy knolls and a trail leading into this large built up town that's slowly becoming more industrial, but it's only a 5-10 minute walk.
It's standing and not in complete fire and disarray.
No, just the one building that you can still kind of see the ruins of, this twisted wrought iron peeking up out from over these shorter homesteads.
Well, look at that.
Everyone got out.
Look at that. It was just one building and not the whole town. Let's go.
Contained.
Okay. You all stroll into town. It's a short walk. You see, because it's been so built up so quickly, the population is denser than it seems to like have homes for. It's clear that apartments have been built up, very, very kind of ramshackle leaning. You see some of the buildings even lean inward towards the street a bit when the wind blows especially hard. So you are caught in this dense crowd as you make your way through. People do part because you do have a horse with you, and therefore they go, well, I don't want to be trampled. So you do have a way to navigate this crowd, but it will be difficult if you lose one another to spot one another.
Ruby would be holding onto Zimmer's skirt. I don't have a Voss to hold on to.
Yeah, as you push through this sea of people, you do hear some whispers of conversations, very soft. Did you hear that? I mean, I didn't think it was true. Now, I think they're targeting us. I don't trust them. And then another, you hear what happened to the guard? Yeah, it was rough. Another, I don't think I trust it. Another, what happened to that poor girl? Must have been them. Another.
I would have stopped at that one.
Okay.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to eavesdrop in any way.
You see a dwarvish man kind of startles for a moment.
I would like pull Zimmer's skirt back. I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Emerald. That's my name. What's your name?
Grambert.
Oh, that's so fun. You mentioned, again, sorry, eavesdropping. That poor girl. What happened to, were they in the thing that happened over there? And I like look kind of at the building.
See this man who's bristled a bit when you cut into his conversation, shoulders relax a little bit, clearly put at ease that you seem just to be an anxious adolescent.
Hi.
No, there's been some other issues down in the southern coast. We've been experiencing them up here too, but there have been people going missing. There was what I was talking about, there was a poor girl lost her eye, taken from her right in the night.
How did that happen?
No one knows. She's part of the guard, woke up without it.
You said someone went missing.
Yeah.
Part of the guard where?
In Airthul.
Oh, so it was like a guard member woke up without an eye?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we've been traveling quite a bit. I heard this place was like, kind of really famous and happy and fun.
I mean, typically it is, but after everything that happened with the sabotage at the factory, and the explosion, and the guard, and folks going missing.
Who went missing? Just people, or?
Generally, folks have been just kind of disappearing. We don't really know where they've been
From
going.
here?
I mean, everywhere. It's not like an en masse phenomena, but it's been happening more frequently. We're all real worried about it. And I don't think it's just folks up and leaving.
Well, thanks for letting us know. We'll stay diligent.
Yes, please stay safe. Nods to you, turns back to his companion.
I have a kind of stupid question I'm gonna feel really stupid asking this. Is there a way to get news?
Extra.
Where is the newspaper?
Is there like, I don't know, like a notice board or something?
Yeah, there are like tribunals and the notice board. 100% there are. Yeah.
I would like to
Flyers yelling.
check the news about, try to find out a little bit more about this like guard losing their eye in Airthul.
I don't think it's really front page news for Berry Orchard, considering there was just a factory explosion.
Whatever.
I'm very sorry. But most of the papers that you flip through are focused on the adverse effects of the blink blast that were tied, presumably speculatively, to bog water, and that it was planted by those people. And you see that all of this is really tabloid speculation and fear-mongering that seems to be circulating the news cycle right now.
Okay, cool. That's so sick. Love that. Great. So fun. So cool.
We need to find more information.
Yeah, we do. Please. I would like to know more
what
on what's
buildings
going
are
on.
around us?
There's a tavern over to your left, a little ways down the street that you can't quite read the name sign of yet. You can just tell it's a tavern because it has a little mug hanging on a wooden swinging sign. Standard adventuring shops in some places that have cropped up because of the lion's presence. Others that are just kind of tools for there's a blacksmith that seems to be specializing only in tools for farming, like just really miscellaneous shops that you could find on this stretch. You seem to be in the market stretch right now, the market district. If you proceeded further, there'd be other shops that you could peruse, but those are kind of what's most notable.
Normally, I would say, also Eris is using this different accent, by the way.
Oh, nice. How fun.
Normally, I would say we could go to the tavern and I could start a little like rumor information gathering campaign, but I'm feeling a little off my game this morning, so I don't know how great I'll be at that. It is an option. Otherwise, buildings to go to for information, ?
Where's the newspaper office?
The news office.
So there's no news outlet, but there is you find a print shop. It seems rather well off. It is, you actually, Eris, you would recognize it from, you saw that elven couple rush out of it when the building exploded.
I talked to them briefly.
You did talk to them briefly, and you would see that it is a print shop. It's called Dawn's Cradle of Books, Bindings, and Baubles.
Oh, I heard books and I thought it was a library.
Okay. We could go there.
As you enter the door, you hear a small, like, as a cat that the door has nudged scampers off into the back room. It's very warm inside. There are candles flickering about. Most of them seem to be magical flame because when you approach them, they are not hot as to not burn the books or risk a fire hazard. There is a elven woman behind the counter. It looks like she's stamping pages. You see she has soft features, the faintest suggestion of worry lines at the corners of her eyes. She has honey blonde hair braided back into a very austere bun, and she wears a simple high-colored tunic dress that's green with blouse sleeves. And she's very focused in on her work currently.
Hello?
see her head perks up. Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm Emerald, and these are my friends, Zelda and Arnold.
Well, Emerald, Zelda, Arnold, it's a pleasure to meet you.
That's my name.
Sick, what can I help you with?
We're just, we're passing by town, and we had been here a little bit ago, and I feel like the vibe has shifted.
Yeah, we heard a lot of people talking about like people going missing and getting injured and stuff, and so we just thought maybe we could go somewhere for more info on how to stay safe around here.
Yeah, things have been definitely hard as of recently. Folks going missing has proven an issue. My name's Liana.
Hi, Liana.
Shakes her hand. My husband, Eleazar's in the back, working currently.
Can I insight check her?
I was trying to think of names that worked.
16?
From her demeanor, you'd see that she seems to have detached almost for a moment. You saw her eyes glaze over a bit. She wasn't staring at you, she was staring through you. I'm sorry, what did you need?
No, we're just trying to find out, like, what's going on. Yeah, so people going missing, that's a lot, and we've heard that it's not just here.
A guard lost their eye, and a building exploded, and the people were missing?
Yes. We've all been worried since the explosion, especially considering its ties to Dolionne. We're worried about him as well because we know him better than to take a deal like that. So we're thinking there's been some coercion happening. We don't know. No one's really given a story to the public yet. I just hope he's okay.
I wish we would know that if we ever had an opportunity to talk to him.
It's okay. I'll hear about it soon now.
What did you say the name of this bookstore was one more time?
Dawn's Cradle, books, binding, and baubles.
Sorry. You. What do you mean you'll hear? Do you know Dolionne Bahadura?
Of course we do.
Personally?
Of course we do.
How so?
Well, our points to the sign. Oh shoot. My name's Liana Dawnbraid.
Is
my husband Eleazar Dawnbraid? Do they not even a goddamn last name? No, that's my son-in-law.
Wait. I'm sorry, I'm actually just, I have the book too, and I pull up my copy and it's signed by him. I was lying, we totally talked to him. He's okay. I'm a huge fan, and honestly, your daughter's my favorite part of his book. I've always loved how private it's been about like not sharing your name. I'm so sorry, is it okay that we know your name? Also, my name is Ruby. I lied. Hi, it's so nice to actually meet you.
She steps out from behind the counter, just gently shakes her hand.
Hello again.
Hi, yes, of course. No, I just, yeah, we just continue our work here. Most of the folks in the town just know because...
We won't tell. I love your privacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
She's a big fan.
Okay.
Their love story is my favorite part of the book, and I know that she like lives and hide it, and they hide everything away about her, but like all those little bits we get have always been my favorite. It's just really cool to meet you. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Ruby.
Well, she's our favorite too, so we appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we've been real worried about that ever since because we figure, well, if he's in trouble, then she might be in trouble, and the family might be in trouble. So
she saved him. So he's okay now. He's out of the situation.
Yeah. He's fine. He's actually going to.
This woman you've never met grabs you by the hand, pulls you into a hug.
Oh, hi. Great. Cool. Yeah. No. He's good. He is on his way to check in on your daughter. So. Yeah.
That's real nice to hear. Hun.
I'm meeting both of the parents.
Hun. Sweet. Oh, give me a second. I'm so sorry. You see, she storms into the back room. Pulls open a curtain. Honey. Okay. He'll be right there. Sorry, give him a second. He's slow moving. You see a shorter elven man leaning on a cane. He has this tawny brown hair that falls just past his shoulder in very unruly curls. A set of half-moon spectacles are perched on his nose, attached to a chain. He's just wearing a brown vest, slacks. He kind of leans out. Sorry, what?
Hi, I'm Ruby. We're really big fans of your daughter.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you both. Your son-in-law's fine.
Good. I'm so glad.
This store is empty. It's just us.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
It just don't worry. It's just you.
just wanted to make sure that was the case.
But yes, thank you so much. I heard briefly what you all said. I very much appreciate it. They're all right then.
Yeah.
I
He's
have a
fine.
question. Sorry. So I like to collect autographs. You see how he signed the first page? If I turn to the second page, would you both sign it?
Shh. He looks to his wife for a moment. Sure.
Thank you so much. Here you go, and I'll hand them my book.
See, he takes the book for a moment. He flips to the second page. He pauses. Gets a little bit of an odd look on his face. Then he keeps flipping.
Ah,
Even the redacted copy.
forgetting about that.
Oh God, they're like,
Well.
Yeah.
Why don't we get, those are special because they're signed by Dolionne, but why don't you get new copies? Because, there's some, redacted
Mom likes to
stuff.
keep me safe.
reading it.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Is it okay? What's wrong? He got real deep into the book.
Nothing's wrong. So sorry. Here, let me sign that for you.
Insight check. No.
Yes, I can, yes. Can I also roll?
Sure.
I think this is the first insight.
18.
Oh, yeah, you probably got more. Wait. Yeah, I got a 15.
I think this is the first time Ruby will ever actually roll insight.
Whoa!
Wait, what'd you roll? 21!
Yes. Incredible.
Oh my God.
The vibes.
Is Ruby good at insight?
She'll never do it again.
Not that bad.
You see this man's brow furrow. There's a curl to his lip as he looks this over, and you see him waver in place a moment, and you see that same blank look in his eye, and then he keeps flipping, and he turns the page back, and he signs it.
Can I see the page you were looking at? Just like, I don't know, it felt special.
I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you be able to?
No, I just want to see what was so special. What page is it?
It's almost entirely redacted.
What page number is it?
46.
I show Zimra.
I don't know how memorized I have these books.
Super memorized.
Do I know what happens on this page?
I don't think you have.
Do you have a copy of this book here? Because you sell books. Yeah. Can I actually grab one?
Yeah. Of course, the woman hands you
46.
46. It seems to be a relatively mundane page. It seems to be like an ordinary day of adventuring when they settled down for camp.
In my book, I would just like star the page.
Okay.
Let's. I need a new copy of this book too. So let's. Can I purchase this? I purchased the book.
Sure, yeah. Of course. For you, since you helped out so much, Carper.
Did they both flip through my book so far, or just
the dad.
Can I hand it back to the mom and be like, what's your favorite page? Yeah. And let her flip through it?
You're giving these poor people so much trauma.
No, I got this. I'm locked in.
She'd flip through it, look. Similar reaction.
Same page?
Different page.
Can I star that page also?
Absolutely, 87.
87, and I also show, I love that I'm like, I'll remember 87. I also show Zimra.
Yeah, I check 87 in the other copy.
Extremely mundane passage about.
Extremely mundane, but it's equally as redacted as the other page. Oh.
Are any specific words not redacted on either page?
You know what? Because you're looking really closely. Investigation, low DC.
I feel like you're on the right track here.
Yeah.
I'm about to Mad Libs this again. This is like the Voss letter part 2. 9.
Low DC. you look at this block of text that's been redacted. It's been blacked out. Page 46, page 46. You know how paragraph structures you can tell, even though they're not the same?
My copy's different. Okay, hold on. Can we lay the books? We're gonna look them next to each other. Try to find a page that looks like the shape of mine.
The shape of yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's how we can match up what page that actually is.
Great. Talk to them while I do this, because I think this wouldn't be super, super fast.
It would not be super fast. I will say what you notice is it's not that the pages are out of order. As you flip to a page that's not redacted and you compare them, they're just different. The words are different. Things are swapped out. Things, like you would notice there's a sentence about how a beast was defeated, and it would say on one page how Dolionne defeated the beast, and on the other page it says how the warrior from the party defeated the beast.
Like mine has the warrior?
Yeah.
You have like an OG copy.
Can I go to like the front? Is there like copyrights in these books?
I mean, you could go to the front for like publication.
Yeah, like publication
Okay.
copyrights, front and back, whatever I can notice if there's anything like.
The publisher on this book is Dawn's Cradle Book Bindings
On my
and
book.
Baubles.
Okay.
No, on yours.
I have her copy. I have the daughter's copy. I have the wife's copy.
What if your mom didn't redact?
You read the diary! This is her diary! Sorry, I didn't mean to out you like that. Okay, so the fact that my copy of the book is from here specifically, and the other copy of the book is the wide publicated one, and mine has the redacted stuff. If I stare really hard, can I see underneath some of the black outlines?
Investigation?
Okay. Brooke, I'm gonna let you choose. Purple or cow?
Purple.
Investigation? Not 20.
Why do I do this?
Yeah!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
That's funny. My god. You hold it up to the light a bit, and on that redacted page, you can see through that blacked out lettering, there are names mentioned. You see that it talks about a dear friend as they're like settling down to camp. Ulfo Thompson, a wizard who they would be able to share spells with.
I'm reading this out loud.
You would see that it mentions a half-orc woman named Shura, a rogue who seemed to be struggling, a sneakier type that seemed to be struggling with magic in some kind of way. And then another that you still can't quite make out because the ink is especially blotted. But it seems to be like someone who helped mend their wounds whenever they were rusting.
Okay. And
that's
that
like-
was, I read that all out loud. What did their, so sorry, you go first.
Do any of these names sound familiar as someone who grew up learning about adventuring and adventurers?
Not at all.
Not at all. Not a single.
Not a single name.
What do the parents' faces look like when I read it out loud?
They look confused.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
I have two things to try. I'm so sorry if I'm hogging.
No, you're good.
Do you know the name Lean? What's your daughter's name?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
no.
no.
No. No.
What is your daughter's name?
No.
I don't think I should say that.
The line already told us. I'm just checking based on the book.
Did he? Mm-hmm. Well, then what is it?
I know this is, Ruby knows this is incorrect. It's Lean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, making sure.
You look at these two people, and she opens her mouth for a moment, and you see it almost like it stutters in motion before the name comes out, before the easy agreement. There's a kind of emptiness to her face in that split second, and then it's resolved and she's speaking normally again.
Did it kind of mirror the like stutters that Voss had when he was trying to tell me stuff?
Yes, I would say you'd be able to recognize that.
I'm so silly. I love context because books are. I love books. I know I had you guys sign your name. Would you write like mother and father of and like your daughter's name, just so I have it like in my book forever? It would just mean so much to me.
You'd see she'd write for a moment, and her writing pauses, and you see her hands start to shake, and then the rest of the line is just a squiggle.
Did we get any letters out of that or
No.
Thank you so much. This just really means so much to me. What can we do for you right now in this moment, since you did me so many favors?
You'd see the husband would step in. You know, my wife's been working so hard. If you would just help us clean the shop, maybe.
Is there a specific area you want us to start?
Everything's so cluttered. Just keep things, and all of the sections are labeled where things are supposed to be. The stationery goes with the stationery. We're just going to go with the back. She has a bit of a headache, I think.
Of course, yeah, we can clean up around here.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, sweetheart. You're completely fine.
Okay, if we're cleaning this place, I'm looking for more news and information.
As we're cleaning, I'm like very lightly cleaning, but keeping kind of an eye on everything that's going on, because last time we helped someone, it did not go well. So I want to make sure that no corn attacks us. So I'm like cleaning, but I'm very much paying attention to like the environment.
I go straight to stationery.
Okay, roll me investigation. I'd say at this point you're behind the counter.
15. Yeah, 15.
Okay, with a 15, as you look around, you don't find any. You see a few leather-bound tomes kind of shoved haphazardly under one of the counters. As you look over stationery, you see a myriad of different kinds of parchment. There is, as you're kind of flinging open drawers, you see that there's a leather-bound tome kind of wrapped in a gold ribbon, and then there's another one off to the side that's cracked at the spine, slightly darker.
So it's older.
Looks older, yeah.
Oops, I tripped, and if it falls, can I open? Is it like open?
You see it. They both do tip over. You see that there's one, the one that's wrapped in ribbon, also seems to be rather old. Tumbles to the floor, and it tries to kind of creak open, but it's secured tightly with that ribbon wrapped around it. The other one opens flat on its spine with a ugly cracking noise, as you can hear its spine splintering a little bit. Some of the leather flicks off.
Oh my gosh, what are the fake names I gave you? Doesn't matter. I need help. Hey, Arnold.
Arnold and Zelda.
Hey, Arnold. Hey, Zelda. We're a safe space. Who cares? I tripped. These books fell. Help me.
I cast Unseen Servant, and I send it over to basically do whatever you wanted.
So this unseen servant would come over and pick up the older leather-bound tome with the cracked spine and the flaking leather. Do you come over as well?
Yeah, but I'm also still like, unless you tell me to like look at this, I'm still kind of paying attention to the room more.
Isn't this so interesting, Zimra? Look how Zimra.
Yeah.
Zimra,
What do you want?
Zimra,
What do you want me
it's
to?
really interesting.
Do you want me to investigate it? Is that
Yes.
okay? Great.
What you rolling?
I'm gonna roll to like look at it.
Okay. The old one that the unseen servant's holding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you doing with the other one?
I don't know to not pick it up, so I just pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up. You're free to look at that. Let's do this first.
Okay. Investigation?
Yep.
19.
Okay, with a 19, looking it over, a lot of this is cracking and falling apart in places. You do, with a 19, are able to see on the front page, it seems to be a beginner's spellbook belonging to a U. Thompson.
U. Thompson.
And it looks, as you flip through it, seems to be heavily steeped in illusion magic. This seemed to be an illusion wizard. There are some cursive scribblings in the margins of this spellbook that don't seem to be the same strict blocky print as the owner or caster of this. It seems to be kind of like notes from someone else on adjustments.
Okay.
But as you flip through, that's kind of what you would get. A lot of these spells are kind of crumbling, and you're not a wizard, so it's hard to discern.
But I can tell it said beginner, so it's like basic spells.
Yes.
Okay. That's a spell book, and the handwriting on the side, does it look like Dolionne's or no?
No.
Okay.
Does that say power word kill?
Can I add that to my spell sheet?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. You, Ruby, as you do open the other book,
Yes, I opened the other book.
you open that up, and as you open it, you see that there's a flash, a fizzle, kind of like a recursive charge of arcana that you feel upon you opening it. And as you do, as this spark, you see words, pen in the book in cursive. If anything happens and then the magic's gone,
No!
you inhale a moment, exhale, and normal book, blank pages.
I'm just gonna hold on to it while we finish cleaning.
Okay, sure.
Is there anything else of note, like by this area?
I really don't think so.
Okay.
I am still looking for you to try and help you with the other information. Is there any kind of like times from Airthul, like reporting over to here?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looking that over, you would be able to see that it's a very, very small clipping of this newspaper.
Okay.
It's a side story of one of the guard woke up missing an eye, bog interference suspected.
Does it say who?
You don't recognize the name.
What's the name? What's the name?
Well, you don't recognize it.
I'm just gonna hand it to you.
You recognize it.
Is it like someone of note?
It's abbreviated, but I would say you would absolutely recognize it. Someone you were close to once.
Oh! Sorry. Sorry. No. Take that, loser. Sorry. No, oh God. Wait. No, I have to lock in. So no, doesn't say how it happened.
Bog interference suspected.
Oh, what a shame. Does it say that if she's still like in service, like is she still working?
She is, yes. Currently recovering, but will return to service.
Do you know this person?
No. Sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, I do know them.
Is this like one of the things you don't want me to ask about?
Nope. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Secrets.
Secrets.
I will say, Ruby, you hear a voice flick into your mind.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sweetheart, could you come outside for a moment? I missed you so much. And that's where we're going to call the session.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Thank you all so much for joining us for this episode of STILLHEARTH where nothing bad happened and nothing was revealed. I love my players very much. They've done a fantastic job. And we'll see you soon for some more. Bye. Peace and love. Nothing bad happened. Bye.